Good evening. This is a night at the fights with your boy Dave the Wave, coming at you with Jack Dempsey versus Jess Willard. This is a world title fight. This is Jack Dempsey's coming out party. He wins the title in this. Spoiler alert. It's on paper he's outgunned. Willard has killed a man with his right hand, and he beat Jack Johnson for the title 2 fights ago. So he's had one defense. Now he's fighting. Now he's defending it against Jack Dempsey. Jack Dempsey's 6'1.5". That's what they say. And 187. Jess Willard is 6'6", 245. So he's trimmed down to 245. He has the record is 24-5-2. So he's been active. Dempsey way more active at 51-5-8. He's an up and comer. This is a young, ferocious Jack Dempsey. Now you're going to notice in this fight a lot of knockdowns, and you're going to notice that Dempsey's able to stand over the opponent. See, these had the rules where you could stand over a fallen opponent until their glove came off the canvas. As soon as the gloves came off the canvas, then they're open game to hit him again. So you'll see Jack Dempsey take advantage of that rule and just hammer this fool. Break ribs. He broke the dude's jaw. There's literally a list of bones broken and injuries sustained by Jess Willard from courtesy of Jack Dempsey. So I keep stuttering. So with no further ado, we're going to watch this fight. It's going to be fun while it lasts. Here we go. This is in 1919. This is actually July 4th, 1919. Fireworks.
1819, a year of drama. Big things are happening. The King of England and the Prince of Wales review the captured German fleet at Scapa Flow. Clemenceau and Wilson, Lloyd George and Orlando write history in the Treaty of Versailles. Rough Rider Theodore Roosevelt, that great advocate of Americanism, has gone to his last breath.
Look at this guy. Teddy Roosevelt, he's a tough guy. Here's Babe Ruth, the home run king.
To the Yankees for a fabulous sum. But 1919, big moment is about to take place. A heavyweight championship match between Jess Willard and the comparatively unknown Jack Dempsey. That's news, big and exciting news. And the man responsible for it is promoter Tex Rickard, the silent adventurer from Alaskan mining camps in South America.
It's 3:30 in the afternoon. It's the hottest part of the goddamn day, man.
In Dempsey, he has a sensational young tiger with amazing speed and 2 murderous
That is
hands.
a ferocious...
In Willard, the biggest man to hold the title under Marquis
This
of
guy
Queensberry
looks like your uncle.
Jess has the muscles of a wrestler and the sheer power of a raging bull when his temper's aroused. He stands 6 feet 6 inches in height and weighs 240 pounds. His great arching chest measures 56 inches. Though half a foot taller and 50 pounds
the other
heavier
record
than
said
his rival,
245.
the tall pine of the Potawatomi is rated only a 5-4
really
favorite
sucking
over the
in.
Manasseh Mauler. The 70,000 spectators pack around the ring in the blistering sunshine.
We're going to pick literally the hottest part of the day.
For all to see.
There's the ring championship.
King,
Look at that.
From John L. to Willard himself. Gloves have been brought out now.
That's great.
Fitted to their big-boned hands. The referee, Ollie McCord, called Willard and Dempsey from their corners for instruction. Now you can see what a difference there is in their size. Though a great athlete, the bronze challenger seems almost puny next to the giant he's about to fight. They listen quietly, almost without interest, to a story they know by heart. Sweat beading shoulders and foreheads. The crowd waits tensely. Who'll win? Willard with his fine jab and smashing uppercut, or Dempsey with his speed and the best left hook of all time.
The best left hook of all times, folks.
Round
Tune
one
in
coming up.
right now.
The timekeeper jerked his bell cord.
It is
somehow it jams.
among the better left
hear the
hooks
faint
of all
sound over the
time.
excited yelling.
I won't say it's the
looks
best.
around,
Can
puzzled,
be.
doubtful.
Look at this, just
Hey, what's
standing
going on
there.
around here anyhow?
It's so
Where's the
loud.
bell? There it is. So the big fight begins.
We're only 30 seconds into the round.
Easily into action. The mahogany-hued Dempsey circles, moving in and out with
The mahogany Dempsey.
He wants to keep Jack at long range with his poking
His
left
long,
jab, but
supple
Dempsey won't let him do
muscles.
it. He's never still for an instant, bobbing and weaving
The
around.
mahogany,
It's like a test of speed against power.
sun-kissed
And Willard
skin.
has no chance to get set against Dempsey's speed. At such a pace, there's a lot of
Now notice Dempsey just moving around, just trying to find his way in real quick. He knows he's not going to outbox this guy. He's not going to out-jab him.
Nail him with a punch. The challenger crowd.
Dempsey's not going to out-jab
The instant
nobody.
he's in the open, he moves back again.
Ooh, here he comes
His
with the left
hook in
hooks.
tirelessly and often. The blows
Now Dempsey's
never graze
particularly
Willard. Dempsey
dangerous
has
with
the
the
range yet.
left hook on the
Gets forward
inside.
whenever
On the
he can,
inside.
but that's Jack's meat.
Short,
Nobody's
sharp
strong
left
enough to
hooks.
tie him
Watch
up for
for
long.
him.
Trying to hit him is like trying to hit a sunbeam that moves away. Dempsey's hands are in motion all the time. Willard tries to block with gloves and forearms and elbows, but he's compelled.
Oh, he misses with a big right hand. Oh,
What else can you do
Willard's
against
dotting him
this
up like a
endlessly
cat on the
little man?
inside.
When you're going away, you
Tying
can't
him up
do
a little
much damage
bit.
yourself. A champion is supposed to make the fight,
It's-
but try as he will,
Dempsey
it's far
is
beyond
going to
Big
break
Jack.
out in a
But
minute.
He hasn't been hurt yet. For all the charges.
Oh,
for all
with
the
a right
fighting,
hand in the heart
Paul
right
Pine
there.
has
Ooh,
suffered no injury.
Dempsey.
He's clever, knows how to handle himself, and in spite of his great size, he moves around quickly and gracefully.
In a moment,
No, the little
Dempsey's
man
going to
won't
break
get
loose
him.
with a ferocious combination.
They maneuver around the
Here.
center of the ring. Now watch. There's
Yep.
that big left, and Willard's down.
Now he just sunk.
They maneuver around the...
So he just attacks the body and then comes up and hits him, bombing with a left hook. Up stop. Up tilt. Boom, boom, boom.
Watch. There's that big left,
Jeez.
and Willard's
Oh
down.
man, people are clapping the books together. Even when he fell down, they did the
Up,
sound effect.
Fury's up. Dempsey hurt
Oh,
him
oh,
with the rope.
oh.
With both hands. There's that left again, and Willard's on the floor for the
Yeah,
second
more
time.
champion's hooks.
Champion's days.
He's gonna serve him
Groggy,
up.
But he's game. He's up again.
Oh.
Just coming on him. And down he goes.
Right on
Falls
his.
along the floor like a wounded animal, crouching with
Sitter.
his back half turned as he arrives.
Now watch this. This is where he breaks his ribs. Ah!
Sends him to the floor for the fourth time.
I presume.
Dempsey stands over
Under his
the
arm, he
gets
hits him.
back. The instant Willard knees are off the floor.
Oh, God, what a beating.
Wide open. He has absolutely no defense.
Literally beating him from pillar to post.
And he hits the deck again. Courage, just plain courage, instinct, whatever it is, flings him blind and staggering up to his feet.
Man, they got the timing of these book sounds all off. These sound effects. Oh! A big right hand from Dempsey. Boom! Again, from pillar to post. Ah!
Clear across the opposite corner.
Beating him.
There he takes it again. How can the man
In the
stand?
body. Aye. Oh!
Man feeling for the rope, trying
Now
to
he
hold
can't hit
himself
him.
up. Then painfully, he drags his racked body.
Now
to a
watch this.
happy
No,
wreck
this
position.
is what busts this
Right
dude up.
smashes into his
Oh!
side. Other
Oh!
head, and Willard collapses into a sitting position, dazed and helpless, painfully.
Now that's-
Right and left into
That's
it.
awful.
Clear
That's
across
an
the
awful
opposite corner.
position to
There he
be
takes
in.
it again. How can the man stand it?
That's an awful
There
position
he
to be
falls,
in.
gloved hand feeling for the rope, trying to hold himself up. Then painfully, he drags his racked body to a happy wreck
Now
position.
watch this.
But a right smash
Oh!
inside.
Aye!
Taps the head, and Willard collapses into a sitting position, dazed and helpless, after the most murderous
Dazed and
beating a
yeah,
man ever
dazed
took
and
in the
helpless.
ring. And
You
there's
got
the
that
bell.
right. You get the shit beat
But
out.
no one hears it. Dempsey turns away. He seems doubtful, puzzled. Turns and others rush jubilantly
thinks it's
into the
over. He thinks
square.
it's over.
All over. The quickest heavyweight knockout on record.
But it wasn't.
Jack hurries out of the ring to avoid the crowd. But the timekeeper and referee Ollie Picord are yelling that it's not over. The bell had sounded before Big Jess was counted out. Where is the challenger anyway? Willard, chief second, Walter Monahan, and the other handlers have leaped into the ring to bring their man too.
So he got saved by the bell, literally.
But technically the fight is still on.
Dempsey left thinking he just won.
Amazingly enough, Willard rises for the second round. Beaten as no man ever has been, he advances into Dempsey's
Shit.
raging fist. He jabs as though any jab could keep
Beaten
that tiger
as
away
a-
from him.
as
With all
no
his
man
weary,
has
broken
ever
body,
been.
Jess does his best to keep going. Why? It's no use. He hasn't a chance.
These sound
But there's
effects
the
are
tradition of
terrible.
all champions behind him.
Come
He
on.
has to fight even when he has nothing left to fight with. Jess may not have been a great champion, but no braver man ever laced on a pair of gloves. If he quit under punishment, no one would blame him. It's courage, nothing but magnificent courage that's holding him on his feet. No matter what he does, he can't get away from that tiger who's stalking. His arms and legs are heavy with exhaustion. Salt sweat burns the gashes Dempsey's fists have opened. When Jack
Look
pours
at
in and hits him,
Willard.
drives him around the ring, he can't...
After he
much
took
enough
this
strength
beating,
to
he's
change
still
the punch
fighting
of the
back and still
Seconds
trying to
and
do
minutes
his
are ticking
thing.
by
He's
faster
probably
and faster.
don't even
There
know
isn't
what
much time left
dimension
in the
he's
round.
in, but
If he's to get his KO before the bell
he
rings,
is a brave,
he has to do it in a
tough
hurry.
son of a
But Willard's
bitch,
only
dude.
thought is to protect himself, and weak and tired as he is, it's no cinch to get him set for the finishing punch, even when he's driven helplessly back against the rope. He wobbles about and clinches, does his best to save himself from his relentless foe. There are only a few
his
seconds remaining now.
relentless foe.
No chance for a finishing blow. It's too late.
Come on.
Lawler spins the champion around out there in the center of the ring. There's the bell, and referee Picard sends his men to the corner.
Another round of this.
Three, at the start of the
Woo.
third, there's no easing up in Dempsey's attack. His left hook still...
Yes,
runs.
there is, because
In the
there's no
clinches,
more
Willard is no
knockdowns.
longer strong enough
Dumbass.
to make
That's
even a
the
pretense
definition of
blocking the
easing up on your
uppercut
attack,
that
going from
Bacon hurt.
seven knockdowns in one round to no knockdowns. That's easing up.
He's lost all coordination between brain and hand.
Don't say
His efforts
silly
are pitiful.
things.
He was big and good-looking and smiling when he came into the ring. Now he's a lurching, tottering wreck of a man. Dempsey
Jesus.
beats at him.
I would
In the
never
body,
call Jess
shifting his
Willard
attack
a
for moment
good-looking
from that
guy.
medical fate. A new champion's being born here.
Big.
Born in the torrid heat among the yells of 70,000 spectators.
Goonish.
Born in blood and
Hulking
effort and pain.
man.
It's bad for Willard, taking the hammer blow to the ring's greatest puncher, but it's no picnic for the man who's winning either. His lungs strain, his heart beats in his throat, his arms are like lead, but still he carries on that deadly attack. He pours leather at the giant, who should have gone down long ago, who would have gone down, but for the heart of a lion and the endurance of a buffalo. Even the spectators...
He does have the heart of a lion and the endurance of a buffalo.
It's a slaughter, a massacre. Big Jess has no more chance than a babe in arms. Look at the heavyweight champion of the world. His face is pounded almost to a pulp. His
Yeah,
tired,
his face
dazed
looks like
eyes
shit.
stare through a mask of blood. It dripped down over his body, stained his trunk, spotted his legs. Even Dempsey smeared with the sanguinary fluid. Each time the Mauler goes into the clinch, he gets more of
Sanguinary
it.
fluid.
Why doesn't the referee stop it? Why?
What a
Mauler's record
wordsmith
comes
this
from the
guy
old
is.
school. There's only one way for a champion
He's
to
a
finish
real
the day,
wordsmith.
and that's on his back.
Dude. Keep beating him, Dempsey. You got his blood all over your shoulder.
But the bloody, half-blinded Willard won't go down. Not even when the tiring Dempsey's blows stagger and hurt him more and more. And again the seconds are running out. The round's nearly over.
But this is the champ. He don't want to just quit.
And the impossible has happened
This
again.
dude is...
Big Jess is
You
left
gotta
to
really
see
convince
murderous
this
another
dude.
murderous
He's a
round
dumb
with this roaring
son of a bitch. You gotta really convince him that he's lost his title. I don't mean that in a... I'm just saying he don't want to lose his title. You gotta really convince him.
Now coming up
He
to round
can't
4,
make it.
but Willard can't come out for the fourth
Can't
round.
come out, he
His
can't
nose
make
and
it.
cheekbone are
He's been
fractured,
beat
ribs broken,
as
half a dozen
no
teeth
man
knocked
ever
out,
had
and
been.
He's hardly strength enough to rise and shake hands with his conqueror. In this most unusual of fights, an idol has been born. Dempsey the Mauler. Unusual, every second of it. The bell failed to sound clearly at the start. The champion was knocked down 7 times in the first round. The challenger left the ring and had to be called back. Willard
Look at
lost
those
his title
hats.
while sitting in his corner. Every minute is crammed with drama, as the ring is now with yelling, excited men. Dempsey's in everyone's minds and hearts. Dempsey the killer. Dempsey the champion.
Dempsey the killer. Dempsey the champion. Look at that. It froze just because I moved fast. Anyway, folks, that was exciting. It's a very good fight. It's a very good beating. And a glimpse into a world that we're not familiar with the little straw hats and everybody's wearing the suit, and it's probably 130 degrees out there, and they pick the heat of the day, 3:30, to start the fight. And everybody's smoking pipes and cigars everywhere, and it's just a different time. It's interesting to see just how everybody's dressed and how everybody looks. But anyway, it was fun. Thanks. This has been a Night at the Fights with your boy Dave the Wave. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, continue to watch, continue to get that boxing knowledge, that boxing wisdom. It will permeate through you just by watching this. You're going to get better. You're going to get smarter at boxing. All right. Good night, folks.